Have you ever thought about how cool it would be if only you could play the YouTube game right and get out of 0 views jail? Probably. As someone who was in that same position, I can now confidently talk about all the lessons I learned through trial and tribulation, and how you can also make over 10,000 every single month with just YouTube shorts.
Tell you what I'm gonna give you, snakes.
Now, because obviously we want the process to be as easy as possible and not waste time on things AI can handle for us, we should focus on 3 things when it comes to choosing the right softwares. 1, it has to be cheap. 2, it has to be a banger software with a good reputation. And 3, it should be able to work in an instant. The way to actually start your journey on AI shorts and YouTube, faceless in general, would first be to pick your niche. This channel, for instance, which is in the history niche, a pretty solid niche if you would ask me, got over 98 million views with only 22 videos. Judging by the average shorts RPM, that would mean that he made over $15,000 in total, which also comes down to around $700 per video. Once we have picked our niche, we will head over to ChatGPT so it can give us a name for our YouTube channel. You can copy this exact prompt and change the word history with whatever your niche may be. Now, once we have picked our name, we will head over to YouTube and actually create the channel. Once the channel is done, we will head back to ChatGPT so it can give us a really good written description that would describe our channel, just for the purpose of professionalism. Again, you can copy my exact prompt, just don't forget to change the word history. Now I will copy what ChatGPT wrote to me and actually paste it in my YouTube studio, and I will be ready as far as it comes to writing part of the channel. Once the channel is created, we will need the logo, because I really don't think there is a faceless channel out there that is successful without one. For that, we will of course use AI again, which will give us so many options in just so little time. Now, the website that I prefer and will showcase now for such things would be Leonardo AI, but you can also use the websites that I list below. And because I really couldn't be bothered thinking of a design, I head over to my old friend ChatGPT so it could give me a design idea on how the logo must look like. Once it has written the idea, I will then ask it to give me the exact prompt, word by word, on what I should say to the other AI so I could have my logo to be closest to what we have imagined. Once I have copied the text, I will head over to Leonardo AI and click on image creation in the middle. Here where it says image dimension, I will use 800 by 800 as it is the best for YouTube logos. And from there on, I just paste the exact text from ChatGPT and in no time I should have my logos ready. I mean, I really like this one, so boom, I hit download and go back to YouTube Studio where I will upload it really easily. And there we have it. Our branding for the channel is finally complete, and we can start with actually creating the videos that will bring us juicy cash in our pockets. I mean, obviously the first thing that you should do is come up with a video idea, and for that I will go to YouTube like a normal person and search the topic that interests me. I will then find a video that has gotten many views in a short period of time and try to replicate it. What I have noticed with going viral is that you should take a video idea that has been poorly put together and performed good and simply just do the same work but 10 times better, and you will see the results come in. Now that I have the video idea, I will head over to ChatGPT once again, but here's where the tricky part begins. If I simply just write a script generation prompt, then I will get a very mundane script that isn't that engaging anyways and will probably destroy our whole video. Plus, what we should not forget is the length of the script, and based on my knowledge, it's best to keep it at around 250 to 280 words maximum. For that reason, I have to be careful with what I command the AI to do, and the best prompt that I came up with is the following. Write me a YouTube script for a short of around 50 seconds with 200 words in a conversational, self-reflective and encouraging tone and language for a video titled X. Don't waste time and make it straight to the point. With that exact prompt, we can have a pretty decent script that will sound like a human wrote it word for word. Once I have that script, I will head over to 11 Labs to generate the audio for the voiceover, as it is crucial for monetization on YouTube. I will click go to the app since I already have signed up for an account, and then I go to voices on the left. Here I can really go deep into what I'm looking for, whether it is a young male or female, the accent I'm looking for, the age, etc.
If you really think you're alone at night, hiding under...
Once I have found the voice I like, I simply add it to my library and head back to text and speech to generate my audio. I copy the script from ChatGPT, paste it into 11 Labs, then hit the generate speech button, and I guess I'm ready to go.
Cleopatra. Just her name stirs up images of power.
Once I have downloaded the audio to my desktop, now it's time to create the visuals for my video. Since my video title is about the many boyfriends of Cleopatra, the visuals that I will need have to contain 3 key things. Number 1 being Cleopatra, number 2 being ancient Egypt, and number 3, some men that happen to be her boyfriends. I will first go to ChatGPT and ask it based on the script that it gave me to give me an idea on what the photos have to look like. Once it has given me the idea, I will simply tell it to generate the prompt that I must use in Leonardo AI to get the best possible outcome for the visuals that I like. And now that I'm ready, I simply do the exact thing that I previously did with the logo creation, and in no time I will have the best possible A-roll for my video on Cleopatra. The photos turned out pretty solid, which is of course a good sign, and I can finally download the one I like. Go back to ChatGPT and paste the details of the visuals and just rinse and repeat the process until you have all of the visuals you need for the video. But wait, what's a video without some music? You'll need something to really tie everything together. For this, head over to a site like Pixabay where you can find royalty-free tracks to use for free on YouTube. Type in some keywords like ancient or mysterious and you'll get a ton of options. Pick one that fits the vibe of your video and download it. Now it's time to put everything together. Use whatever video editing software you like, but I'm going to use CapCut here because it's super user friendly. Import the voiceover you've created along with all the animated images and the music track you just downloaded. Make sure to set the aspect ratio to 9:16, as this is the standard for YouTube Shorts. Import the voiceover you've created along with all the animated images and the music track you just downloaded. Here's a pro tip. Don't just leave the voiceover as it is. Trust me, if it's full of awkward pauses, people will click off faster than you can say algorithm. To fix this, click on the voiceover track, find the spots where there are long pauses and cut them out. You can use a split tool or just hit Ctrl B if you're on Windows or Command B on Mac to speed things up. Once you've removed the empty spaces, drag the clips together so everything flows smoothly. Do this for the entire voiceover to keep your video snappy and engaging. With the voiceover sorted, it's time to bring in your images, drag them onto the timeline, and add transitions between each one to keep things smooth. Now here's the thing. The audio track will likely be longer than the visuals, no problem. Just loop the animations by selecting all the clips, creating a compound clip, and copying and pasting it as many times as needed to match the length of your voiceover. Add the same transition between the loops to keep it seamless. With the visuals locked in, let's tweak the audio. Set the voiceover volume to 2.5 so it's clear and easy to hear, and adjust the music volume to around -17. This keeps the music in the background while still creating a nice atmosphere. Make sure to listen to the whole thing to ensure the levels are just right.
It wasn't just personal, it was political, strengthening Cleopatra's hold on it.
Now let's add captions to make the video even more engaging. Use your editor's auto caption feature to generate text automatically, then choose a clean, simple style that fits your video's aesthetic. Position the captions in the middle of the screen and customize the font and color to match the overall vibe of your project. Finally, it's time to export. Set your export settings to 1080p at 60 frames per second for the best quality and let your software do its thing. Once the video is exported, go on YouTube and upload it. Before you hit publish, let's talk SEO. Use a tool like vidIQ to find trending keywords for your video's topic. Copy these keywords into your video tags and use the AI coach feature to enhance your title and description. Paste the optimized title and description into YouTube and you're good to go. That's it. You've just created, edited, and optimized a high quality video using AI tools. Now all that's left is to hit publish, sit back, and start growing your channel. See you next time.